Do you want to make the impossible possible and win every bet? Then immerse yourself in the secret world of invincible bets, because these new bets won't just amaze your friends. Tip a drink into a glass for the first bet. Now give your opponent 2 straws, both of which he should put in his mouth. One straw should go into the glass, the other should end up next to the glass. No matter how hard he pulls on it, he will not manage to drink the drink, so you have won the bet. For the second bet, ask your opponent to break a piece of spaghetti in 2. However, not as you can see here, but with one hand on each end of the spaghetti. No matter how much spaghetti he breaks through, he will not manage to break it in 2, as it will always split into at least 3 or more pieces. So you've won this bet too. That's really incredible, by the way. To do this, take 2 books that are roughly the same thickness and fold them into each other, as you can see here. A few pages of one book at a time, then a few pages of the other book, until you have reached the end and both books are now inside each other. Now challenge your opponent to simply tear these books apart with both hands, as you can see here. No matter how hard he pulls, he won't be able to separate the books. For the next trick, you will need 2 glasses, a sheet of paper and another wine glass. Challenge your opponent to place the wine glass here so that it stands on the paper between the 2 glasses. No matter what he tries, he will never get it right, because the solution looks like this. You have to fold the paper a few times, as you can see here, until it looks like this at the end. Now you can place it on the 2 glasses and then place the wine glass on top, and it will hold and not fall down. So you have won this bet again. For the next one, place a straw in the middle of a bottle lid. The straw should now be moved but not nudged or poked. Your opponent will probably not come up with the solution. You should rub the straw back and forth in your t-shirt a few times so that it becomes statically charged. Now you can simply move the straw back and forth by bringing your finger close to it. The electrostatic charge will cause it to follow your finger. For the next trick, you need a full bottle, an empty glass, and a straw stuck in the bottle. The liquid should now flow from the bottle into the glass. However, the bottle should not be lifted and the straw should not be sucked. The trick is to approach the bottle with your mouth, blow hard into it, and the liquid is transported through the straw into the glass. This is another way to win the bet if your opponent doesn't get it. Give your opponent a rope or ribbon in their hand. He should hold one end of the ribbon in each hand. Now he should tie a knot in it without letting go of one side of the ribbon. No matter what he tries, he will never succeed. The solution is simple. All you have to do is cross your arms first and then take each end of the ribbon in your hand. And if you now untie your arms, you will automatically tie a knot in the rope. Bet your opponent that he won't be able to lift a bottle with just a straw. No matter what they try, they won't be able to lift the bottle with just the straw without using their hands. The trick is relatively simple. All you have to do is stick the straw into the bottle the right way round and then carefully lift it up again. The straw will hook onto the side of the bottle and you can lift it whole using only the straw. The next trick requires a little preparation. You should balance an egg on the table like this. Now give the other person an egg and tell them to try the same thing. No matter what they try, they will not be able to balance the egg on the table. The trick is as follows. You have to put a small amount of salt on the table beforehand and then place the egg on the salt and balance it on top. Now simply blow away the excess salt. It will no longer be visible and it will look as if you have balanced the egg on the table and you've won the bet. By the way, did you know that there are 10 types of packaging that you've been using incorrectly your whole life? You can find out what they are and how to do it right in the video by clicking on the image in the video here. Watch it directly.